Ackhiii. Yes, my people. Hopefully now this mic and everything is working. Listen, right now, Ackhiii, they're onto me, Ackhiii. Their spiritual attacks is crazy, Ackhiii. Like, listen, the mic keeps on all of a sudden rubbing out. Hopefully everyone can hear me from now. And even my screen, bro. One screen popped down last week. Alhamdulillah, I had the screen ready. This screen popped down just now. I had another screen ready. It's like I have to just re-up on the screens just so these spiritual attacks just. But anyway, look, Shadeborough, the lady has come out and spoken. This is why it's mad, yeah? Never in a million years that we would think or we would see a member that from the Shadeborough that obviously left or that got fired for being too positive or trying to bring positivity to the culture, to the page. She's spoken out, so I'm about to play her video. Anyone that don't know, I put this. She wrote under my YouTube, so this is what she wrote. And she said, "I don't usually comment on these videos, but I'm so glad you did this. I used to work for these two, and they let me go because I was too positive. I tried to change the narrative and celebrate black culture, and they didn't like it and let me go. I've not said a thing and kept quiet, but honestly, their page needs to be shut down. It's so bad, and I'm embarrassed. Worked for such a dark company. Call them out and don't even care no more. I don't even care no more." Do you know what? I spoke to her privately. God bless her. God bless family, husband, kids. Get me? I think her story, what she has to say. Let's get into this. You get me? And obviously, I found Helen's Instagram as well. Thank you to the people, because you lot just at me and I just see it. So it's mad how they've just, like Helen and Will, all of a sudden they've forgotten all the mad that they've done, all the evil that they've done, the separation and the division. But now flipping, they're just making Instagrams, LinkedIn. They're forgetting, they're making a lot. They kept me thinking that. But listen to what she has to say, because it's kind of deep. And to be honest, like for her to even come out to even make this video, it must be because everyone's gonna have opinions, innit? You worked there, but why are you coming out now? Or this, that. And sometimes timing's everything. Like, imagine she just came out before and said her story time at the Shadeborough, but it wouldn't have had that effect. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it.
Hi everyone. I'm actually cringing as I'm doing this video because I never do videos talking to myself on camera, but hanged out all my real ones, hanged out all my friends who have been sending me the videos of Bouncer finally exposing Will and Helena.
Also, she does confirm when we watch it. She confirms. It's always just make sure there's someone hasn't been picked. The couple is the real couple of the Shadeborough. Obviously, I know it's the real couple because I had a Zoom meeting with them years ago. You get me? But she confirms it as well. So
now, if you knew, you knew. But yes, I used to work for the Shadeborough. I joined their team in 2023, and then they sacked me. And this is my story time. So I've always worked for myself. I've always really been an entrepreneur. But when I got engaged, we were planning our wedding, and I remember saying to my hubby, I need a job because there's actually a lot to pay for and I need like a steady income. So I'm going to start looking for a job. And I'm a child of God. I truly believe that God answers all prayers. So I remember praying and I said to God, I need a job. I need to pay for this wedding. And I'm actually a journalist. I studied journalism at uni. But once I left uni, I could never really find a job in journalism. So I dabbled in marketing and music management. If you know, you know, it's whatever. But now I'm a digital marketer. That's my full-time job now. But yeah, in 2023, I applied for this role. I remember telling my hubby and we were like, Shadeborough. And I was like, but babe, I've always wanted to get in there and change the narrative.
And you know why it's mad? Even when I hear her story and she said that she studied journalism and whatnot, I might have to reach out to her, Ackhiii. Because right now, like, the channel's getting bigger and I need to cover some topics and, even there needs to be a balance. Like what you lot say, Ackhiii, you need to be doing a balance. So Listen, I need to do some research. I need some help by the people. So let me. I'm due to reach out to her, boy. You get me? But anyway,
the narrative because I think they're so negative. But I'd love to just get in there and just switch it all up if I had the power. So when I saw the job role, I was like, let me just apply. I never know where it could take me, which I did. And I had a 3-stage interview
what?
with a whole presentation and everything to just show why I think I'm good for the job, whatever. And
Wait. She had a 3-stage interview. 3 stages. Yeah. They're taking this thing real serious. They're like, listen, you need to run up. You need to run it up. You get me? We've seen their books. You get me?
all glory to God, I got the job. So I remember starting in August 2023 and I was on a 6-month probation. Now, when I started, I was like, yes.
Anyone that don't know, when they say 6 months probation, younger generation, you don't know. Sometimes if you start a job, obviously within that 6 months, if they're not happy, they can obviously let you go, etc., etc., etc. So sometimes they say, look, I'll give you a 3-month probation. I'll pay you this salary. If all is well, then we'll up it to this. Or are you happy to? You get me? So anyone that don't know what that is, it's just more or less on them terms. Like,
this is my time to shine. And they'd given me the role as chief editor. So there was 2 of us, and essentially how it works is when you're on shift, you have writers that work for you, and you kind of like tell them what to write or what to post, what kind of like things to write up, and then you edit and post it onto the page. And my job role was also to be in charge of the website, which they had just launched. So when I was on shift, I'd always like send like positive things to the team. I think we should post this. I think this would be really good, where everybody would just shut me down. Everyone would just shut me down. It's like my ideas were just rubbish. On the website, I was writing articles. I remember one that I really loved and got great traction, which was 10 black female DJs to look out for in 2024. And that got really good traction. The women loved it. I got loads of the girls coming up to me, like if they saw me on road, they'd be like, oh, thank you so much for writing that about me, whatever. And because
do you know what I would say as well? It's mad because I know some people in the comments like, oh, like someone said, oh, the Shadeborough has never been positive, or it said like, but the Shadeborough isn't about Black Excellent page. They run on engagement and clicks and outreach, and it's like no, like that's what we designed. That's what has been embedded in our mindset. But it can be controversial, it can be shade, whatnot, but there can be an element of giving flowers to our culture. And if there's little EastEnders, of course, speak about it. But the bitterness, what the Shadeborough done, they done some real dark stuff, bro. When I say dark, like they done some dark. Every influencer in our space has definitely been lit up by the Shadeborough. You see, when you get put on the Shadeborough, you don't want to go on social media for the day. I swear down. If you're on Shadeborough, don't go on social media for the day. It's dark. Like you just know. Like, and then remember, the narrative has been designed for our people to be against our people. So in the comments, it's so crazy.
my name was on there, so if you knew me, you knew me. Do you know what I mean? I'd do things like how to keep fit on a budget, festivals to look out for, just things for the black culture. Yeah, they didn't like it. I'll also never forget when I was on shift. I was about to finish, and I remember saying to one of the writers, Idris Elba is trying to stop knife crime, and he's going to, I think it was at the House of Commons or something at the time. I think this would be a really good post for us to post. I remember the writer saying to me, oh, this isn't going to bang. And I was like, what do you mean it's not going to bang? This is amazing. This is great work that Idris Elba is doing for the community. Let's post it. He just, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about him, but he was someone that I used to clash a lot with. Whenever I would have ideas, he'd be like, oh, it's not going to bang, it's not going to bang. So anyway, I wrote up the post myself. I remember posting it, logged out of my shift at 10 p.m.
These people are so lucky. All the workers are so lucky I don't speak about you lot. But do you know what? I thought, do you know what? I don't want to. It has to be Will and Helena, the number one spaces. These lot. I don't even want to involve no one else. So you get me? For Gabs to even come online to even share and give her a story time, big shout out to her.
Woke up the next day, And the post had tens of thousands of likes. Everybody was like, these are the kind of things that we need to be posting. Let's celebrate Black people. And I was so proud of myself because I was like, this is how we change the narrative, yeah? We don't need to be bringing our people down. We need to be uplifting them, celebrating them, do the best for them. Let's make a change. So after that, I continued doing what I thought was right, posting positive things, uplifting the community, doing what I thought would help the Shadeborough, you know, and maybe increase their followers. This is where the joke starts. Before I even get to it, one thing I didn't like, and I don't like to badmouth people, but I honestly felt like Will was quite misogynistic. William, whatever. Helena, I didn't really talk to her, but I never saw her face. So as Bouncer is revealing Helena's face, it's also the first time I'm seeing Helena's face.
Ackhiii. Helena, you're not internet ready. She's not internet ready, guys. She was not internet ready, you know. She thought, like, they ain't got no picture on me. Like, they can't really see me. They got the LinkedIn. What's the LinkedIn? They ain't got the picture, Ackhiii, but the Ackhii's got the Ackhii's. They got the professional picture, Ackhiii. They got this. Ackhiii. You know, like, you gotta just definitely be internet ready. You gotta be internet ready. You have to be Helena. How dare you? Don't doubt me. You doubted me. You can't doubt me. How dare you? So don't worry, man. I know how you look. You get me? You had to move the way you had to move because the page you just knew, but how dare you? Come on, guys, man. You lot should know. You should know. Anyways, get back to the story time. You should know, though. You should know. If I say 48 hours, it means this is a big campaign here. I want to get as much people to know about this campaign before I drop it. Do you know what I mean? So if I say 24 hours, I just think it's like I might even issue out files on ZZ Mills and give her 24 hours because respectfully, bro, I don't want her to, like, is she saying that I'm lying? I'm pushing a fake narrative? ZZ Mills, I dare you to. I dare you to say I'm lying, I'm pushing a fake narrative because I got your file. And it's only because, because you was part of that. You was one of them. You actually destroyed me, You and the +44 podcast and the Shadeboroughs and all of these people. UK Gossip, you're lucky you're rubbed out. I promise, UK Gossip, you are lucky you are rubbed out. I promise you, you're lucky you're rubbed out. You get me? You come back, you're foul anyway. But anyway, ZZ Mills. So you see when you come online and you push these narratives and you say that and the Victoria Alvarez thing, you should have just said it how it is. There's real victims here. Do you know what I'm going to speak about you in the next video. Give me 2 hours. I'm going to speak about you properly, but I've got a lot to say about you. Anyway, let's go into this.
Met Will face to face and we'd had like Zoom calls and all that sort of stuff and we'd have his camera on. But Helena is one person that would never leave her camera on.
Jeez.
And so when I've seen her picture now, it's actually the first time that I've seen her. But what was also funny is when we used to have Zoom meetings, Helena and Will would act like they weren't in the same house, but they were husband and wife. It was just weird. They were just always lying about who they were. So
that is mad. I get it though. Listen, your private life is your private life. You don't want people to know your private life at all. So acting like you're not in the same house is madness. You get me? They're in different rooms. Helena, let me get your picture up again, man. Let me get it. Let me get your picture up. Now you know how we feel. We've been going through it. We went through it. Get your picture up again, Ackhiii, man. Just get it up. Just get this one up. You get me? You look so proud, man. Look so proud. And now we got AI. We got AI here. Listen, I got a lot of AI memes. You get me? For the next, I don't know, how long have I been getting trolled for? Like 7 years. Obviously, I'm gonna carry on running what I'm doing, but every now and then, with you lot's news that pops up, if I like the news, I'll just say, "Get me, pop up you lot's picture." You get me? Just so you know. Come on, Helena, Will, man. Big shout out to you lot. Anyway, man, you get me? It's gonna be a long 7-8 years for you lot, boy.
I'm actually so glad that Bouncer has revealed their identities because people need to
Thank
know
you.
who they are. And it's funny because a lot of people have been in my DMs today who actually know Helena and Will, didn't know that I worked for the Shadeborough, and I'm seeing them post things like, I grew up with these people. I didn't know they used to run the Shadeborough. I said, yeah. And they have been for almost 10 years.
That's crazy, isn't it? No, but it's crazy. But it's always like that, though, isn't it? Your closest to you are the people behind it, and there's probably even a madder scandal because people's probably been like, you lot was my brethrens, and now it makes sense why this or this happened or this space happened. That trust me, they're going through it, man. If you even look at their socials now, the stuff for content, the content that they're posting now, it's a different light, Ackhiii. It's a different light.
How are they still here? Anyway, let me get back to my story time. I'm babbling on now, which I do, a journalist. I talk a lot. But I remember having my 6-month probation period meeting. It was in February. We had just booked our wedding venue in January because I was in a stable job. I was like, all right, cool, babe, let's book the venue. So I remember booking it in January. Had my probation meeting in February with Helena, who didn't want to show her face on camera. Cool. She babbled on.
That's why it's
And
mad.
long story
So she must be having a probation meeting and having their meetings, and on Zoom, she's just cameras off, like she's just speaking. Yep, I need you to do this, that. That is madness. That's how you know you got something to hide. You don't want to show your face because if you get exposed, the whole shebang is going downhill. You get me? You don't. Imagine that. Like, you must be like do you know what I'm trying to say? You haven't shown your face, but Will, you're showing your face. Will, listen, Ackhiii. Ackhiii, the drill is Ackhiii. Will, you did it. Helena should have shown her face because Will, come on. Get me? Everyone is like, bro, my man used to go to my school. Like, it makes sense, bro, because he used to get bullied in school, man. He used to go to my school, and bro, everyone can't believe it's my man that's behind that. He actually used to go to my school. He's from South, and do you know what I mean? He's from them areas, like the Deptford, the Lewisham areas. Like, he used to go to my school. We can't believe it. It's like everything just comes out now. It's mad.
short, she basically said, yes, and unfortunately, you have not passed your probation because your content ideas don't align with our ethos.
Wow.
That's basically her saying, I'm too positive for the Shadeborough. All the content ideas I have don't align with their ethos. Make it make sense. It's because they just wanted to see a lot of shade. They wanted to bring black people down. They didn't want to celebrate them, and they didn't like any of the ideas that I had to help the Shadeborough. Now, again, like I said, I'm not one to come on the internet to slander people, talk badly about them, and trust and believe my good friends know how hurt I was when these lot let me go. And I remember crying to Helena, and I was like, you're a woman just like me. You're a mum just like me. And the reason why you're letting me go from this job makes absolutely no sense. You're not even giving me another chance. You're just letting me go. And what was mad, on the day that they let me go, they didn't even let me finish my shift.
That is deep, though, isn't it? It's deep. It's actually deep. But, like, it's just crazy when you even think about it. This is what happens when you're too outspoken. Just like me, you're too outspoken. You'll see these blog pages. They won't post you because they think, oh, the GRMs, the link ups, all of them, they won't post you because they think, yo, my man's too vocal and he can, influence the people. Bro, I can influence the people now. Have a look, bro. Have a look. Look around you. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah.
It's basically said to me, an Uber's coming to pick up your laptop and your phone, so please just have it ready. Within the hour that Uber was here, I didn't even finish my shift. They had logged me out of everything. They changed the passwords and everything. They didn't even let me finish my shift. No one checked up on me after, nothing. I remember even crying, and I was like, Helena, I actually can't believe you're doing this to me. And I was quite transparent with them, which I wish I wasn't. I was like, I'm planning a wedding and I've got a small baby and an older child, and you just let me go like that. I said, you know what?
And you know why it's crazy? This is what I mean, and I always will go back to owning your own IP, building up your own infrastructure, having your business be like, because what happens is when you put energy into all these other businesses or these things and whatnot, bro, they can one day just say, boom, yep, I don't want you. And this is what I will always say in our space when it comes to the entertainment space. If you're going to do podcasting, or you're going to be a personality, or you're going to be a musician, yeah, do so. But make sure you do it on your own IP. Make sure you do it on your own YouTube. Yeah, do it on other YouTubes and that. But make sure your YouTube is your number one space. Just like I'm showing you here right now, that I can speak right now, and GRM or Shadeborough, Link Up TV or Mixtape Manners or any of them, they can't physically go into my YouTube and take this down to silence me, because I can just speak up. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking the law. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling you how it is, and I'm here to expose the industry until it's a better place. Until it's a better place. I noticed that GRM has now posted Sneak Bowl. You get me? They didn't tag him, but they posted him about the latest releases. Now, that's a start. Get me? Because you see, when we start seeing impartial and we start seeing our culture grow, I will stop slandering, because for me, they're doing what they're meant to be doing in order to grow the culture. If they carry on if it's Posty and friends or it's that, then no problem. I'll slander. And why it's so rattling, because remember, a lot of my friends are in the industry, and guess what? No one can't tell me anything. No one cannot tell me about stop it. And this is why you can see now, no one, not one person can ring my phone and say, bro, do you know why? They would never want to argue with me between a Posty. Like, who's Posty to them? You get me? And that's how it needs to be. Like, when it comes to really saying it, who's Posty to them? Because when I was going through it, no one did ring my phone to see if I was all right. So I love my brethren. You get me? I love everyone, my brethren. But I just say it how it is. So when it comes to these lot controlling, if they don't stop, if they keep on trying to push narratives or don't and control the scene and not play it fair, then the whole shebang, their stock is going down, because their business runs on uploads. You get me? Their business runs on uploads and views. So if their upload stock's gone down now, that means their stock's gone down by 50%. You get me? And now they're going to push on views and do a lot of content. No problem. But anyway, I'm just rambling on. Let's go into the lady. Sorry.
God will deal with you accordingly, and God is dealing with them accordingly. I am so happy that Bouncer has come out and revealed them, because the amount of lives that they have ruined,
Yes.
I really don't believe it's fair.
Yes.
I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, but why did you work for the Shadeborough? Like I said at the start of the video, I just wanted to change the narrative. I truly believed.
I'll be honest with you. You see, sis, yeah, you see energies, yeah. I'm not here to, oh, bro. You can see the sincereness. Like, you can watch this video, you can see it. Obviously, as a company, and this is what we need to understand, yeah. If it pays bills, a lot of people keep quiet. In the record industry, in the labels, there's amazing people in the labels doing amazing things. You get me? Kamali, she's one of them that used to work at Parlophone. I don't know where she works now, but she does amazing things. There's loads of them. They pay the bills. You get me? And the development of artists, what her and the team done with Parsaloo was amazing. Do you know what I mean? So, but because I'm coming at the industry, it's not an attack towards every single person, but it might feel like that, but it's an attack towards the system, because the system's designed, and the black execs, yeah, that they don't let other people, do you know what I mean? They just hold it, they gatekeep. Man's coming for them, because it's like there needs to be a change. But anyway, I'm just rambling on. Just listen.
That I could change the narrative and celebrate black people and not be so negative, but they just didn't want me to come and steal their shine. They didn't like it. They didn't like me. I didn't like them. It was a job at the end of the day. But it's time. It's time. Everyone has been messaging me, calling me, whatever else. And I'm just like, oh, should I do the story time? I'm cringing. I don't want any backlash. I'm a mom. You know, I really do protect myself and my family. But listen, I was jobless for a good 6 months, and it's only by the grace of God that I found a job 2 months before our wedding, which is around the time that you have to start paying everything off. And like I said, God will always answer your prayers. God answered my prayers. But for those 6 months, trust and believe, I was down, I was sad, and I was out. And I just want to thank all my loved ones for being there for me. But honestly, Bouncer, thank you to you as well for outing these people. Helena and Will, honestly, I don't agree with anything you're doing right now. I tried to change the narrative. Evidently, you didn't want me to. So maybe this.
Don't worry, man. Helena will, they'll keep her running the Shadeborough. I know people's like, what's going to happen? The Shadeborough will run, but I promise you it's not going to be how it used to be. It will be changed. And that's a revolution. And that's growth of black culture, period. That, yeah, they're going to post controversial things, it's fine, but they're not going to point crazy narratives and they're not going to do mad, crazy attacks on, like, our culture. You get me? On people that's actually winning, and they're not gonna create the crazy divides that what they was doing. They don't have no energy, and bro, I don't. You see me? I'm detached from it all. I've been through, like you see in life, yeah. They say, oh, what was I saying? They say like, you see, like famous people, they have to go through humiliation to sell their soul. I will never sell my soul, but I've gone through humiliation. So now you can humiliate me, no problem. It's fine. But I ain't stopping this. I ain't stopping about talking about the truth. You can say everything to me, you get me? But I ain't stopping this because I'm just proving to you these industry rings, they need to collapse, bro, and it needs to be impartial. And shame on you to all you little blog pages that are watching this, that are part of the Shadeborough, that you got good friendships with them. You get me? Now you don't want to post on this stuff. Shame on you lot, man. Don't worry, man. You lot's pages will just be for certain engagements and that, but there won't be no real substance. And don't worry, man, the value of the pages where people usually pay for promo, I'm going to make sure that is done. It's done as well, you get me? So I'm just letting you lot know as well, because when it was my time, all of you that you posted that crazy narrative. It got me out of it. Well, I'm here. Don't worry, man, you're going to dream about me. You're going to see me when you wake up.
To make you guys switch up. But yeah, thanks for listening to my story time. I might even delete this. And thanks for rocking with me for a good almost 10 minutes. But yeah, that's my side of the story.
Peace, man.
Hi, everyone.
Big shout out to Sis. And I'm actually going to message Sis because I think I need her on my team. You get me? Because I definitely need a balance of content. And I'm only one person. You get me? You want me to watch content, this one, that one, talk on it, that. This is going around the world, do this. It's too much for me. I need her on my team. And I'll be honest with you, see women, bro, they're the best in the business, bro. Their work rate is crazy. No disrespect to man them, but women's organized work rate, bro, they'll 10, 100 extra business, bro. You get me? You can never put a man in this position right now to pattern up what Gabs was doing. You can never, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You see a woman, bro, 100 extra business. Like, yo, how did you do this? Like, to get it. Anyway, my people, Will, let's finish it off with this, man. You got to get your pictures up again, man. You get me? All the years that everyone had to suffer and go through the madness, Ackhiii. You get me? The madness, Wills. All the years. I know you're thinking this picture, man. How did Bouncer get this picture? Oh yeah, I forgot to even show the socials. This is Helena here. You get me? It's mad, isn't it? Like, get me, Helena. And then let me get the socials up. Oh, forgot to show the socials. Me forget to show the socials. Here it is, man. You get me? They're here. Look, bam, bam. 67 followers following 2 posts. You get me? On Black Founder Shadeborough. How dare you look come on online? You get me? Click on LinkedIn. Same thing here. How dare you look, man? How dare you look come online? Coming online, huh? All the lives you lot's ruined. You coming online to show your face, Ackhiii. What? Gillingham, the poodoo. Man's walking the poodoo every morning. How dare you lot? It's madness. It's mad, Ackhiii. You know? Yeah, anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace, my people. And my people appreciate as well the support. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Peace.